What's up, you guys? This is One Classic Gamer here, and I've got another reaction video. This is going to be for top trending 10 most inappropriate messages in kid shows. So yeah, I love Top Trending. Has to be one of my favorite YouTube channels because they do a lot of interesting top 10s, and I was just kind of going through their channel, looking at what they had, and this seemed like one of the more interesting ones. So I figured I would watch this. Also, it had a message. It had a thumbnail of SpongeBob, you know, basically going like this. So, so I figured I would check this out. So I'm going to be reacting to 10 most inappropriate messages in kid shows. As always, link will be in the description if you want to watch the video for yourself. But you know, why would you want to do that? I'm like the best reactor on YouTube. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let's get into this. Put it on full screen, and here we go. Top Trending presents.
SpongeBob SquarePants is a funny show of nautical puns, annoyingly high-pitched laughter, and rape jokes. In the episode Gary Takes a Bath, SpongeBob and his best snail Gary are imagining themselves as pirates looking for treasure. SpongeBob finds some bars of soap and pretends that they're gold doubloons. As he hands them over to Gary, he says, "Don't drop them," and gives a cautionary wink. To kids, this just seems like an innocent warning about losing imaginary gold. But this is, in fact, a reference to prison rape. As the legend goes, if one were to drop soap in a prison's community shower, they would have to bend over to retrieve it, while allowing another inmate to, well, you know. This episode was banned in the UK and Australia on 3 separate occasions because of the off-color comedy. Some people will give kudos to the writer for slipping in these kinds of jokes, but I just find it disturbing.
Yeah, I already knew about that one.
The main antagonist of the 2001 animated hit Shrek was Lord Farquaad, whose name was purposely made to sound like F***wad. There's a scene where he's sitting upright and naked in his bed while drinking an alcoholic beverage. He then demands that the magic mirror show him a picture of Princess Fiona. With an apprehensive grimace, the mirror pulls up a photo of the princess. As Farquaad says, "Ah, perfect," a very subtle movement can be seen underneath the sheets where his crotch is located. Realizing he's getting a little too excited, he quickly pulls
never
up the
noticed
to cover
that.
up his growing erection.
Oh my
No doubt about it,
God!
there's definitely some movement under those sheets.
What
He then looks
the?
back at the mirror, embarrassed. Visible erections in a kid's movie? What a little prick.
I never noticed
Disney's
that.
Frozen was an instant smash hit. It
Frozen.
had kids across the
They're bringing
world
Frozen
singing "Let
into
It
this?
Go," and had parents clamoring to the toy stores looking for that latest Elsa doll. But there's a part in that movie that has adults snickering to themselves as the kids looked on in confusion. When Anna's talking to Kristoff about the man she married on a whim, he's rightfully skeptical about her knowledge of her newfound fiancé. So he rattles off a bunch of questions to quiz her. After asking about his eyes and last name, he then slyly inquires about his foot size. Anna quickly replies, "Foot size doesn't matter," and looks off to the side, scoffing at the idea. Asking about a man's foot size alludes to the size of a man's penis. When
Oh
Anna
my
replies,
God.
"Size doesn't matter," the young princess is either extremely naive or she's implying that it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean.
Oh my God!
Of all the entries on the list, this one is the most blatant example of sneaking sex
The
into
Rescuers?
a kid's film. The Rescuers was a 1977 animated film dealing with kidnapping victims and the mouse organization hired to help them. These pint-sized detectives travel the world on the back of an albatross, trying to rescue an orphan girl from the middle of the Devil's Bayou. Wow, what a charming and enduring story of heroism. Well, it would be if the production team didn't intentionally put a picture of a bare-chested lady right in the movie. As the mice are flying on the back of a bird strapped inside of a sardine can, in the background there is a totally topless woman standing in the window.
What?
For 22 years, the pornographic image went undetected. Then, in 1999, Disney issued a recall on all copies of the film. They claimed that it was added in post-production by a company not affiliated with them. Disney said the aim of the recall was to keep its promise to families that they can trust and rely on the Disney brand to provide the best in family entertainment. Looks like the only thing Disney's providing is the best boobs in the business. Ah, look at those cute little penguins tapping their little toes and practicing their sex positions. Wait, what? Yep, you heard right. These penguins get down and dirty right in front of you, and your kids were none the wiser. In one scene, Gloria pops out of the water and then slides down across the ice. Well, wouldn't you know it, old clumsy Mumbles flies out of the water and hilariously lands on top of Gloria. As they slip and slide around each other, they find themselves in some pretty unfortunate positions. What follows is a cavalcade of Kama Sutra. They are pretty much doing several erotic sex positions, which to the kids looks like innocent floundering accidents. I'm not sure how two penguins in the 69 position and then into the doggy style got a
oh my god.
I guess Mumble's feet aren't the only thing that he'll be tapping tonight. Wacko, Yakko, and Dot are the Animaniacs. This was a show that aired between the mid to late 90s. Steven Spielberg was the executive producer. It was a huge hit with the kids as well as adults, garnering about 1 million viewers every week. Intended to be a children's show, sometimes they would go a little bit too far with the sexual innuendo. In the most extreme instance, while the main characters are trying to solve a crime, Yakko tells Dot to dust for Prince. She returns with the pop musical sensation, Prince. Yakko tells her, no, fingerprints. Dot and Prince share an awkward glance before she says, I don't think so. The joke is that she misheard the instructions as fingerprints. This naughty double entendre was never recalled or edited out. Even the creators of the show don't know how it managed to get past the censors.
I have no idea how.
Cow and Chicken was an American animated comedy series on the Cartoon Network from 1997 to 99. It featured anthropomorphic animals, humanoid figures that ate with their feet, and a naked red dude that was literally the cartoon embodiment of Satan. Needless to say, this show had a lot going on. But when they aired the episode Buffalo Gals, the proverbial crap hit the fan. A bunch of manly-looking women storm into the house, immediately get on their hands and knees, and start chewing on the floor. The mother then explains that they are the Buffalo Gals, a motorcycle riding gang that randomly burst into people's homes and chews on their carpet. The term carpet muncher is a derogatory slang for lesbians, referencing the act of gay oral sex. One of the bikers is even named Munch Kelly. Later on in the same episode, they sing about coming out, which could also mean coming out of the closet. When they made this episode, it was like the creators were trying to get their show canceled on purpose. Once the censors found out about the over-the-top innuendo, the episode was instantly banned, and now can only be found in the deepest annals of the internet. The computer animated comedy Madagascar was released in 2005. It's the story of animals who live in the Central Park Zoo, but are accidentally shipped off to the titular island nation. In the movie, two of the main characters, Alex the lion and Marty the zebra, reunite on the beach. Alex is very angry about the entire situation and begins to chase Marty. The zebra then runs away in slow motion. He turns around exclaiming, "Oh, sugar honey iced tea." Some kids may think that this is some sort of cartoon colloquialism, but observant adults will take a look at the first letters of each word. It's evident that the zebra is shouting out an alternate phrase to "oh shit." Although sugar honey iced tea sounds like a refreshing summer drink, kids should think twice before asking for it at dinner time. Chowder was one of those weird cartoons where you either loved it
I never liked Chowder.
Network series lasted for 49 episodes from 2007 to 2010. It follows the misadventures of a young chef apprentice named Chowder and his daily exploits under the ever absent-minded culinary coach Mong Dal. In one episode, Mong and his floating mushroom fairy wife Truffles are in the kitchen standing next to Chowder. Truffle says, "I think it's time to get cooking," and then kisses Mong on the cheek. He blushes, smiles, and his already elongated nose perks up and shakes like an erect penis. They walk off into another room, presumably to have sex, while Chowder says, "Hey guys, where you going? The kitchen is in here." Seeing as how the age demographic for the show was 7 to 12, curious kids were more than likely asking their parents why they left the kitchen to go cook. Nickelodeon cartoons in the 90s were totally awesome. Rocko's Modern Life, Doug, and Ren and Stimpy instantly come to mind. But the reigning king of ratings was undoubtedly Rugrats. The day-to-day adventures of Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, and Angelica kept kids from
I never really watched Rugrats
coming back each week. Every now and then they would throw a couple of adult jokes in there that flew way over the young viewers' heads. In one episode, the Rugrats' grandpa rents some movies from the local video store. Two of the tapes are age-appropriate films starring the kids' favorite dinosaur, Reptar. The last flick is Grandpa Grandpa's personal favorite, the adult fantasy film Lonely Space Vixens. Grandpa gives out a little giggle and then says, "That's for after you go to bed." The film is obviously a porno, so needless to say, once Tommy and Chucky are innocently tucked away under the covers, Grandpa will be in the next room gawking at bare naked alien booty.
God, what the hell, man? I did not know they were gonna be like that. That is so crazy. Whoa, man. Man, a lot of movies I'm not gonna see the same way now. I mean, the first one they showed for SpongeBob, the don't lose the balloons, I already knew about that one. But all the other ones, like Frozen and, what was the other one they had? Happy Feet? What the frick? It just surprises me how much, animators are able to get past the radar with. Like, they're able to get away with so many crazy stuff in their movies. Like, The Lion King. The Lion King also has the thing where, like, I think for, like, a split second, it spells out sex. Like, there's a lot of hidden messages in movies and TV shows and cartoons that they're able to get past the radar, and I don't know how they do it, but what? Oh my god. Like, I know SpongeBob I love SpongeBob. SpongeBob's one of my favorite cartoons ever. And I am aware that SpongeBob has a lot of really inappropriate messages behind it, but I didn't know, like, freaking Frozen or Happy Feet or Madagascar or anything like that had, especially Shrek, the one with oh my god, this video was crazy, but yeah, oh my god, those definitely were 10 of the most inappropriate messages in kid shows. So, if you like this, please comment, rate, subscribe, and leave a like at the bottom and whatnot. And share these videos, please. Please share them, because I work really hard to get these videos done. So, yeah, that's 10 most inappropriate messages in kids shows. So, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys later. Peace.